The bull sugar rush.
Hey,
Why
folks,
is that?
it's 11:15. It's Sunday night. It is the CGC Late Show, and tonight we are waiting on our special guest who's going to be coming in a
making
moment.
it
Matter of fact, he just showed
into
up,
the
but we are
cafe.
excited to get this thing going.
He's inside of the cafe.
It's going to be official like a missile.
Here we
We're
go
going to
with
get this
the
thing
cafe.
going. I hope you guys are ready
We're
for a
live
good
in the
show tonight.
cafe.
We're going to bring in Mr.
Facebook,
Dan
what's up?
Williams. It's going to be dope.
Leave
You guys
it
are
in.
going to
How
enjoy
we do?
yourselves. We are getting ready to get down right now.
Dan Williams.
Before we get down,
cafe.
folks, let me hit you with,
Get
you know
some
what
of
that
this.
is.
Get you some of this. Hey! Focus. Live.
Keep Yo, we are back. I hope.
Car gals.
Yes.
Welcome to the cafe.
What's going on, people?
We got a special guest
We
that's
do.
inside of the cafe that we're excited to get a caffeinated conversation going on a Sunday night. You
Man.
guys ready for this? You ready for this?
I know I'm ready for it. So I'm
Yo,
Fred,
it
the
is.
subprime hero. I'm here with Lou.
The car guy.
That's right. And tonight our special guest is Dan Williams. This guy is the president of Solomon Abraham and Associates. He is a global executive talent search headhunter. I mean, that's just a small label.
He's
I
a
promise you
headhunter,
he's
y'all.
going to be talking about a lot more of exactly what that is. And the cool part about all that is that's something that I think we don't have on our show yet. We haven't had somebody come in with this type of information, with this type of swag. And you guys are going to see what I'm talking about here in a minute. I see him down there waiting to come in. I'm excited to bring him in. So I'm going to go ahead and just do it right now. What's up, Dan? How you doing, buddy?
Welcome to the cafe.
Yo, what's up, man? What's up, you guys? How you guys doing?
Oh, man,
Doing
living that
good. How are
life,
you?
man.
Yeah, me too, man. Living the dream, you know?
Yeah, man, looking good over there. I mean, I like that. I like that
Oh, yeah.
jacket.
Yeah, man.
Swag.
I always look good, for real, to be honest with you, but thanks. I appreciate it.
I love that. I love the confidence. That's what it's about. Welcome to the Car Guy Cafe, man. I appreciate you for jumping in here with us and coming on late tonight. And I know we had to switch
Yeah.
some schedules around, man. I appreciate you making it happen. Here's the beautiful part, Dan. We're going to have this show tonight. It's going to be live, but we're going to get this show. We're going to break it down into multiple pieces, and we're going to re-release this. And people are going to get like sound bites from it. We're going to show this off. You're going to be the spotlight for a whole week worth of show. So it's going to be a good one for you. Yeah. So I'll tell you when that's going to be, because these shows we do them now and they release again in a couple weeks. So folks, be ready for that. It's going to be edited, nice, clean video. We're going to have a lot of fun with it. And Dan is going to be somebody that I'm super excited to talk about his current goals and current situation that he's going through right now. I love what he has to do. He reached out to us, and I appreciate that, through El Patron, actually, which is really cool. Rudy, appreciate it. Rudy said, man, he's good. Make sure you get him on. So I had to get you on. And
Rudy, man, that's like my son. That's my oldest boy. So, you know.
I love
You got to look out, man. You got to
Yes,
look out.
sir. Yes, sir. Oh, man, I already like this. So, Dan, here's the thing about our show. We do have sections, and we go through some stuff. And there's going to be a section called Fresh News where we're going to let you drop everything that you do, how you do it, why you do it. But before we do that, we're going to get you into our 5-liner. And our 5-liner are 5 questions that we ask you. And they're going to just be to get into you, how you got to where you're at, why you're at where you all that type of stuff. So we're going to get that started here in a moment. But I'm going to let Lou drop a little bit real quick because I know he's over here eager to talk a little bit because I know I've been going crazy.
Always excited to have a fun conversation with a person that is trying to do big things with big people and trying to make other people be successful. Welcome to the cafe. So excited that you're wanting to even share something with the people that are watching. First things first, everybody, as we get ready to get into an in-depth conversation. Real quick, Dan, do me a favor, hit your chest one time. There we go.
My dog,
and we're going to get ready to apply 3 Fs in order to make sure that we keep growing. You see this right here? Go ahead and unzip. Show what it looks like.
Like Superman right now, man.
Bam.
Bam.
Make sure that you keep growing.
I see it.
So we are going to release ourselves of the weight and the chains of unforgiveness. We are going to focus on what it is that we want to accomplish, where it is that we want to go, and how it is we can help each other do the same thing. And then we are going to fly to higher levels than we've ever dreamed. By forgive, focus, and flying, we are going to unite as the solutionaries that are rising to bring light inside of dark places, inside of a dark time. No, we are bringing light. So join me, Dan, as we
You're like an evangelist.
Focus, fly. Oh, you don't even know. Yes. But that's true. Yeah, definitely am.
What you got me doing up
there?
here?
Ready? You guys ready? On 3, get ready to forgive, focus, fly. 1, 2, 3. Forgive, focus,
and
fly,
and keep growing. Keep growing. Keep growing. All right,
yeah.
man.
Get
So
you some.
Welcome to the cafe. Look at it. You made it even nicer than we do.
Man,
he really made it nicer. Look at that. All right, I see. Okay, now we understand your drip. So here we go. We're going to hit you with this 5 questions. And the first one's always the same question that I ask everybody. And it's something that I think that drives people. What is your why? What's your purpose? What makes you wake up every day and say, I'm going to go crush the day? What is that?
I would just say like my hunger to succeed. Also, I got a cat too. My cat wakes me up every morning for real. So, and the first thing I think about is I got to get this cat some water. And then after that, I can start my day. So.
Dang, I love it, man. The mind of a genius, and I'm telling you,
gotta feed the kitty.
I know you love your cat. The picture you sent me, you were holding your cat, and you're all GQ'd out, swagged out, and you got your cat in your arms, man. And it was a kitten at the time. It looked like. So how long have you had this cat?
I've had this cat since May.
Man, congratulations!
It's my quarantine cat.
That's
what I was Nail.
That's what I was going to say. Right on, man. So
she's foreign though. Nail is spelled Nael because you know.
Yeah, I hear that. You got to make them foreign cats are the best ones, you know.
Yeah. Like I go to Target. I don't go to Walmart. I go to Target. We call Target Target. So.
Yes, sir.
Where are you at? Where are you up?
Oh man, I'm in Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland.
Oh man, that's what I'm talking about. Nice. Is that where you born and raised?
Yeah.
Right on, man. That's a unique
playground
town.
is where I spend most of my days.
That's what I'm saying.
Real, man.
You fresh, Prince. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, gotta be, man.
No, so Cleveland, man, it's a great city. It's got a lot of history up there. Obviously, you guys finally got your championship recently. If you're a sports fan,
what, basketball?
Yes, sir. That was pretty nice to see that happen, man. I was really excited for that. Not just because I'm a fan of LeBron James, amazing basketball player, but mostly because of the city. I was real excited for the city of Cleveland, and I'm a big fan of. There's a lot of good music that's come out of there. When I grew up in the '90s, so Bone Thugs coming out of Cleveland. That's one of my. They brought the city to me, and opened my eyes to the city, and then I love their music. I don't know if you're a fan at all. I don't know if that's your generation, but for me, Bone was like when they came out was just.
What was your favorite Bone song?
Man, you can No Surrender. You can talk about I love No Surrender. I don't know why I like that song so much, but I think that's just a memory thing. Because when I first heard them, the first song I ever heard was Thuggish Ruggish. Everybody heard that song.
Do you know any verse? Do you know anybody's verse from Thuggish Ruggish Bone?
Yeah. What? Let's see. Man, you put me on the spot, and I absolutely love it. I love it, man. So let's see. Okay, let's see.
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, I gotta get that beat going.
Get that beat going. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I tried to talk to
Did
you
you
live.
know me
All
as
right.
a hustler? Hold on a second.
Yes.
Got to put you under a straight jacket. Got to get that money, man. It's still the same. No, that's the wrong song.
Let me
No, that's the
hear
right
you
song.
holla.
That's the right
man,
song.
Yeah.
That's the right song.
Yeah.
You holler. But about
Man,
that mighty dollar
car
roll with the
guys.
Bomo thugs will follow. Chain cane remaining the same. You know what I'm talking about. So
Car guys.
you put me,
Check this out.
you did
It's
put me on the
important
spot
that we do
straight
fuse
up,
hip-hop.
and I love that you did. That's dope.
You're
But
talking about Bone, man. You know,
My
when
wa-
I was little,
my
every
wa-
place I went, people would be like, "Oh man, Bone Thugs, Bone Thugs." I go to Chicago, everybody's talking about Bone. I go to Nashville, everybody's talking about Bone. Everywhere I went, people were talking about Bone.
they just
So
they just changed it up. Like for me, you know, I listened to all kinds of music, but hip hop, especially in the '90s, was just so influential for anybody, I think. And when you talk about like when NWA came out, and that's part of, I mean, obviously NWA. Without NWA, there was no Bone in a sense. You know, don't get me wrong,
because
Bone would have done it, but Easy opened them up and got them out there quicker. You know, don't get me wrong, they're so talented, they would have probably came out anyway, but Easy definitely put them on that mainstream and got people listening to it nationwide. And you know, I had a friend, his name was Gary Romero, and he's from Cleveland himself, and he was a military kid here at Fort Knox by Kentucky, and he was the guy who actually put me on him. And that was the song. He was like, listen to this song, and then, you know, obviously, you know, God, how can you not like Easy's lyric on "For the Love of Money"? Sitting on the corner straight, slanging rocks. Oh shit! Here comes a motherfucking cops. You know what I'm saying? So one of the hottest to me. I love that lyric on that song because I'm a big Easy fan too, and that made me turn on. But then my wife has been to so many Bone concerts, and she just went to one like about a year ago and actually went backstage, hung out with them. So she's even a bigger fan than I am, but I'm a huge fan. It's hard to believe somebody could be more of a fan, but you're right. You did put me on a spot, and I appreciate that, dude. Way to go out. We'll go out with that. So, but yeah, all day, man. Bone Thugs, I love them, man. So they definitely opened my eyes to that area with music, and so really good music up that way. Lou's loves music himself too, so it's.
I'm a New York MC.
Yeah, as you can hear that.
Lover of the real original flow of hip hop, and then it then birthed as I got outside.
So where are you from? The Bronx?
I'm from Queens. I'm from Queens.
From Queens.
Yep.
All right. So you like Nas, Prodigy?
Oh yeah. Yes.
Mobb Deep.
Yes.
50.
Yes.
Who's your favorite rapper though?
My actual favorite rapper is Method Man.
He loves Method.
My very favorite
loves Method. You know that Wu-Tang. Come on.
You guys watch the Wu-Tang show on Hulu?
I watched the first like. I didn't even know they had one. It's nice. They break it down to like the beginning, how it all started, and they had it. It's actually not bad. Like I thought,
Straight Outta Compton to me. It's way better than Straight Outta Compton.
It was pretty good, man. I got to say, it was. You need to binge that for sure. That is something you cannot miss. Yeah.
Yeah, Dave East plays Method Man. I said Dave East would play me in my movie.
Is that
my
right?
Life movie. Yeah, for sure, man.
Make that happen, man. I hope, and I'm glad that we're part of that journey. Maybe a little cut of us being on this podcast. But anyway, so we'll see
what we can do, man.
Let's get to the second question for you. You know, I'm gonna let Lou go ahead and drop the second question.
Number 2. So basically, anybody that's a car guy or car gal that doesn't know who it is that we are brewing solutions with right now, I guess the main question in light of who it is that you are, what it is that you do, and you connect with an incredible car guy that we honor and make sure that we're always brewing solutions with El Patron, Rudy Treminio. This connection that we are facilitating right now has us brewing solutions for the car business. And on what level is it that the car business has impacted what it is that you do with your business and you do inside of your normal everyday life and brewing solutions for the people that you're looking to help?
Man, that's a long question. That question could take me so many different places, but I'll just say the car business changed my life, period, because I don't know. Can you ask that question one more time? That was a crazy question. Just can you please ask me as if I was a third grader? Just
okay.
Really,
if
really
you were
quick.
a third grader, what is it that the car business has done for you, and how did you get involved in the car business?
Fast money. Car business is actually the second largest industry in the United States behind energy. So there's so much money going around. And you guys know just as well as I know. I mean, somebody selling your car, he can have a tattoo on his face. It doesn't matter. You want the Corvette. You don't really care about the tattoo on his face. You know what I'm saying? So it's low hanging fruits also for a minority to get in and make some money. And when I say make some money, I mean like millions, and possibly billions, of course. So that's how the car industry has affected me. And also I've met some pretty great people. I've gotten a lot of people jobs in the car industry. I've changed their lives, their families' lives, and it's just a butterfly effect. And I'm just always happy to help. When I first got into business, I said that I wanted to make people's dreams come true. First, I was like, I want to be like Walt Disney, and then I found out like who Walt Disney really was. I was like, no, I don't want to be like Walt Disney. I just want to be like Dan the Man. I just want to be like myself. But I definitely want to help so many people. That's all life is really about. I like to, I'm gonna tell you guys a crazy story. I remember when I used to sell weed, right? So can I talk about that on this? No, I'm just playing.
Man, you can talk about, man, this is open mic, bro. You talk about whatever you want, man.
What's real?
Man, we're all hustlers. Everybody's hustlers.
In a sense, I still do sell weed though, because I am on the board of the United Hemp Biofuels Association.
Awesome, brother. That's awesome. It's the future.
Yeah, it's the future for sure. It doesn't have any THC in it, but I just like saying weed because it's like a sexy way just to talk about, gas. You know what I mean? Well, that's another way too.
Yes, but, it is. Some good ass.
So yeah, basically that's what I do.
Man,
that's awesome. That's
and I think that's great because obviously to me it sounds like you're a hustler. What I mean by that is that you've understand that your hustle can be so much more than just some small stuff, right? That you understand, like you talked about, used to hustle some grain on the street, but then now you're like at a different level of that. You're hustling at a whole different level when it comes to that type of stuff.
It's like I used to be down here, but like now I'm up here. You know what I'm saying? And people realize that I'm up here. So that's what I like the most though, is just the respect. I like the respect. I like the power more than the money for real. What's money is nothing but
it's a byproduct. Yeah. Money happens from just hustling. And if you're doing what you love, and when you love what you do and you just keep grinding on it and you just keep doing it every single day, next thing you know, like you said, money going to be there. It's going to be there. But you guys
got me on this podcast at 11:30. Obviously you guys love what you do too, right?
No doubt, bro. And that's exactly it. I love this job. I love the car business. Just like you said, this business is made for people who want to make money. And if you want to make money and you just put the work in, it's unlimited, the money. You talked about millions, then you said not could be billions. Yes. Quit thinking small. When you think small, you get small. When you think big, you get big. And that's why you're gonna be doing what you're doing and why you are doing what you're doing.
Yeah, I got a friend who just W-2'd at 1.4 million last year.
That's all right, man. That's some good paper, man. No doubt.
That's doing it.
And I'm not even talking about Rudy. I don't even know how much he made last year, but I'm talking, this is somebody totally different. Damn near almost everybody who I talk to on a daily basis in the car industry are making. They're definitely everybody I talk to is making over 250, but pretty much over 400 grand a year.
Man,
sure, most definitely.
So let me get to the third question on you, man. Because it's really unique because you're definitely at a different level when you're talking about car business, right? So when you're talking about car business, you're talking about the real part of the car business. You know what I mean? Like not that nickel and diming, selling, you're talking about that. You're talking about the real car business,
base model,
and I love that because that's what I talk about, and that's what I mean is like this whole business is huge. Right. It's like you said, it's the second largest thing out there behind energy. So think about that and think how deep that is. That's everything. I mean, the car business, you selling a car affects so many different things.
Energy is. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
No. Please do. Go ahead.
But energy is changing, and cannabis is probably. This is just all speculative, right? I don't know. Don't take my word for this, Right. But if you do take it and you win, definitely, give me my flowers and say it was me that gave you this advice. But cannabis is going to take over energy pretty soon. For sure, most definitely.
I think we've already sort of seen a swing in power through this COVID. There's been a few things that have definitely changed. I think we're starting to see these ticks, and I agree. So I think that you're handing people flowers right now, so people need to give it back to you once they hear that, And when I say flower, that can go in a million different ways too. So
right.
And he's dropping some seeds, he's dropping some knowledge.
Right.
But guys, gals, and those of you that are actually really trying to take this in real quick, understand the bridge that he's saying can be built or taken by people that are from whatever class of person, from whatever level of education, from whatever background, criminal or non-criminal. The car business can actually help bridge you into a path that most other professions wouldn't necessarily be able to open the door to you for. If you're undereducated like myself, if you're somebody that has a record like myself, right? So there's many people that have a lot that's actually out there that they are able to come from the business, get rehabilitated, find a way to join a tribe of people that helps put them on a trajectory to be able to make millions and millions of dollars.
Church, preach.
Huh? Come on, you know what I mean? This is this is something that is such a key for people to understand, that it's the little tiny bridge that gets you into the business, that gets you to taste your first sips of commission, that helps you to understand there is no limit to what I can actually accomplish.
No limit, soldier.
And as you do that, right? As you go in with as you go in saying, I'm ready to go to work, I'm ready to go after this, I'm ready to
I like how you say that. Say that again. How you say that like that? How you say that?
I said, brother, trust me, I do got bars, and I will make sure to always be either spitting rhymes or to be just spitting truth on Side of the Car Guy Coffee podcast, because people need to know what you're saying. You're talking amongst people that are inside of the tiny 1% of the economy that are able to achieve wonders in the universe. And that means helping people. That means affecting communities. You know what I mean? And the things that you dream to want to do, you can go ahead and go get your father's shirt on, put on a tie, go do an interview, go hustle yourself like silly crazy. You can either do that selling magazines, or you can probably go get behind a car, learn what it is that you can sell, and you can make a lifestyle for yourself that is respectable.
And it's so and the money's
so
quick.
Much fun.
And the money's quick. What I mean? You know, it's not like the mortgage. Mortgage, there's a lot of money in mortgage. There's a lot of money in all this, but money takes a minute to get. The thing I love about the car business, it's instant gratification almost. You know, you get paid so fast.
A week, 2 weeks.
Boom, 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 boom. Deals are going down. And it's so much fun. And you have so much interaction with people. So I love that, you know, Dan, seriously, I love that you're out there putting people in places like that and finding them opportunities for things like that. Because, you know, when you find the right person for the right outfit, it's going to work. And when it does work,
it brings tears to my eyes, man, how I can change some of these guys' lives.
Man,
when you see the testimony of it, right? When you get to see their wedding pictures, when you get to see their kids, you know, graduating and stuff like that, you know what I mean? There's so many fruits that they all get to enjoy, these rewards, that you just help a person shake a hand, make a grand, and move on. And all of a sudden, their whole life is opened up. You know, I love seeing the testimonies that are of people that have had nothing, didn't understand how they were going to get from the American paradigm of, I got to go to work and work this many hours. I'm going to make that, and I'm going to trade this time for money, and it's going to be the same way every day.
I ain't never trade no time for money, man.
Exactly. You know what I mean? But when you got to say, hey, I got this high ticket item, and it will drive you where you want to go, and you know somebody, you want one.
It's always somebody looking for something, man. So you might as well be right there in the middle of where they're looking for that.
No doubt.
No doubt. So key. Thank you so much for doing
so no doubt. So that's where I'm going to get to the third question. What got you into this? Like, how did you find this type of career where you can actually be like a headhunter and help people find and place them and consult them?
To be honest, it was just the right timing and just grinding. And I like to call it grinding. And I was just out here grinding, and I just stumbled upon it.
That's unique, man. And so stumbling upon it, how did that happen, if you don't mind? I don't want to dig in there too deep, but you know, like, just explain, like, so how did you stumble upon it? Like, what were you doing? And then what did you stumble upon? Like, what did it say? Hey, you know, boom, I'm going to do this. This is where the money's at. You
know what? I wanted to see, I used to sell money. Let's just say it was selling money. And then I wanted to do staffing, and then that's just how I found it. And it was so simple, like, to get people jobs and to get paid to get people jobs. It was a no-brainer. And then the automotive industry, I got into that because the person who trained me to be a headhunter was already in automotive. Right. And so that's just how I went into that. And then my stepdad was a mechanic. He wasn't even certified or anything. And I know how much money he was making, just fix people's Cadillacs and stuff, And technicians are very hard to find,
Yes,
you
sir.
know. And it just so happens that I can converse with the fellas on the block, or I could stand up with, anybody else in the boardroom. So I just feel like I got the complexion for the connection, and I just know how to talk to people. Just to be honest,
I love you, man.
I'm
That's
just
awesome.
I'm just gifted.
You are. I could tell.
I
You
like
got
that.
you got that about you, man. And
Yeah, I really
use
am.
that.
it's a little bit about, he's right. He has this saying at the bottom, contagiously confident. And that's exactly what you are. So people around you, when they talk to you, there's two things are going to happen with people when they deal with people like you and I and other ones, because we are confident people, to the point where they're either going to be offended or they're going to jump on board and they're going to be the same way. Right. You're going to see it in them. You see that. I know you do. When you have conversations, people either get taken back, like, man, I'm who are you? Or they're like, or they're just at that level with you. And they understand. They
and
understand.
you know what? Being in sales is like some will, some won't. So what? I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
No,
Just to be honest, we really want to be honest. We're live right now, so and then this is going to get chopped up. But I really don't I don't even lie to people because I don't even give a fuck enough about them to really lie to them about shit. Because I'm so concerned about my life that I gotta live. You know what I'm saying? Especially with all this other stuff going on out here. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, you just gotta take what I'm gonna tell you. You just gotta take it. You know what I'm saying? I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs. This is my sport, and that's how I'm gonna play it. And I'm gonna play it like Jordan, for real. I'm gonna play it like Kobe. So for real, what you just said about me is absolutely right, because that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm either going to make you better, or you're just going to have to get away from me. You're just going to have to leave me alone. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, please leave me alone, because I don't got time for the shit, for the bullshit.
And you got a certain brew that either people are going to like it or they're just going to, it's too strong for them. A strong brew is not for everybody, but that's okay. And there's plenty of people out there that are going to enjoy that brew. So it's all good.
Some will, some won't.
Yeah.
But I will. Right?
That's right.
I'm gonna.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter what they do.
Doesn't matter.
And that's how every single moment of everybody that's listening, watching, reading, whatever, you need to be actually activating that inside of your life. You know what I mean? Get you some of that, because it is not. It's not something that many people are able to jump and beat with. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's why you're just like, well, you ain't feeling it. You don't hear this? Whatever, I'm out. I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta get this going. I gotta get this hustle on. I only got so many days and so many hours to get my hustle on, right? And so let's go ahead and get to it. Let's get rocking. That's why he's up brewing solutions in the middle of the night on a Sunday night, as we're talking about how it is that we're gonna shine our light to better the world, right?
That's because it's Monday mornings where we really want to be anyways, to be honest. So, I mean, I think globally. So, I'm doing it for the people, that's up on Monday morning watching me,
Yeah. Yes, no doubt.
Okay.
And
get you some.
We do have viewers all the way from Australia, all kinds of places like that. So it's pretty dope. So, yeah, man. So what's question number 4, Lou?
All right. So, and I'm gonna not try to layer it so much this time. It doesn't need to
that's
be
tough
such a
for this
long
guy,
one,
as you
right?
can tell.
You know what I mean? I can get a little wordy. There is a particular person that has been key inside of helping to put the ratchet to your life at a different phase in your life. I don't know when it is, where some things actually just clicked into gear for you, and you were able to take a jump into a direction that was helping you live the dream that you're living now. Who was it that was the most integral part of your life inside of your career?
Solomon from Proverbs. That's why I even named the business Solomon Abraham. I feel like that I was trying to go from A to B, but I was going everywhere, and that's just because like I was just always drinking, smoking, kicking it, having fun, partying, girls everywhere. I used to be a promoter. I used to be in promotions. So you see this Crush Groove poster behind me, with everybody from Def Jam. So that's how I was living my life, and one day I just woke up and I just knew like I wasn't really going anywhere, and I was just so bored. I don't know if it was from being in Cleveland or what, but it was really just I wasn't doing anything with my life. And my cousin, well, she's not my cousin. She's actually my great aunt, my granddad's sister. She's a little bit older than me, or she's way older than me. But she just told me I need to read Proverbs, and just reading Proverbs, I just figured out a lot of stuff. And also I think it's Ecclesiastes, and Solomon's talking. He's in Ecclesiastes or whatever. He's talking about how he just likes to drink and just party and just that's it. There's nothing else in this world to do. And then he's like, well, God's bigger than me. And then once he's like, God's bigger than me, then he actually found his purpose. So that's how I kind of found my purpose too, was just with God, just to be honest. And Alcoholic Anonymous, for real. Tell me a lot.
Man, that
is a testimony, folks.
No doubt.
Of the power of the word, for one, because that is, I mean, Solomon, for those of you that do know or do not know, of course, Solomon is the son of King David, the second king of Israel, and the son of and the son of David. He was to be known as the most wise person in the entire world. And
Solomon's mom was Bathsheba. What was that Bathsheba? When David first met Solomon's mom, she was taking a bath on the roof. So David got Solomon's mom's husband killed. So he could marry her and then had David. Man, The Bible crazy, man. So when I look at that, I look at that like it's just like the hood for real. So like every story that's in the Bible, I know some people that's really like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And the thing that's awesome about it,
see, that's awesome that you find that in
it's there. It's still the testimony that it is, folks, is that God can do incredible things with you no matter what you have done, no matter what your past is, no matter what you screwed up on just a moment ago. If you give him the opportunity, he can do incredible things with you. And if you actually take on some of the wisdom, you just ask for wisdom, you'll get it. You will get it. And when you dig in and submit yourself to it, man, it'll help change your entire life. What is it that you love most inside of Proverbs? Like, we can spit Bone. I can spit Method Man. I can spit Wu-Tang. Why don't you spit me some Solomon?
Oh, man, if I spit you some Solomon, I think that it'll be the first step to getting knowledge is to get some knowledge. Nice. So I mean, might as well just go look in the dictionary and see what you need, and then just take it from there.
Right.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. People, when I tell people that they really can have a good life, they look at me like I'm talking maybe I'm talking Chinese or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because for real, to be honest, as long as you always just do the next best thing and stay doing the right thing, your life is just going to be great.
Yes.
Period. I won't even just talk you to death and just get all mystic or whatever. It's just that easy. Just always do the next best thing. For real.
100%, man. And
your life will be great.
That's what I believe. That's why it's such a big deal to me about this keep growing thing, because that's what that is. It's when you're always just constantly trying to just be better.
And you're just building. You're building. You're building on greatness, on top of greatness, on top of greatness, on top of greatness, to eventually you are so great. You are so big. You are exactly what you say you are. And I actually even have a friend. His name is You Are. And you're exactly what you say you are, for real. Just being honest. And that's how you got to live your life. You can't get caught up in the BS, and also you can't get entrapped. You can't entrap yourself even. There's a lot of people out here, they're just miserable every single day.
That's all they focus on, is all the bad. They don't see all the good that's happening and how they can take advantage of that good and use it for power. Like you said, like it's an energy, it's a mental thing. It's all the above. And when you can focus on that and focus on all the good stuff, even when bad stuff happens, you just toss it to the side because you're like, I got other good shit getting ready to happen. Because I know because I'm working towards it right now. So it's
you gotta harness that energy. You know what? When I saw that there was people like monks and shit out here and they're floating and bending spoons and shit with their minds, I was like, man, I want to do that For if you really want me to be honest, I want to bend some spoons. That's why I got this Matrix shit on right now. Because I really do.
That's what I'm saying. Neo.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. I really, because if it's people out there bending spoons with their mind, why can't I bend some spoons with my mind? You know what I'm saying? We use 3% of our brain, and we got what, 97% left. What's up there, man?
Power. If there's ever a cafe,
we got that up there.
I want to bend spoons in. It's the Car Guy Coffee Cafe.
Man, I like that, man, because it's so true. It's deep. Our mind, like you think about it, when you really think about a lot of stuff, if we could use our full mind, like everything that they, just all the theories and all that type of stuff that you hear, you could literally walk through walls. Technically, it's the way you should be able to. Your molecules should be able to. It's so many. Like I have so many thoughts like that too. It's crazy. You and I need to sit down and like really talk one day, like really talk. But anyhow,
that's what I really think about because. Well, I'm gonna cut you off really quick. It's because my cat's over here playing with me. But for real, to be honest, my favorite thing to do is just to contemplate the infinite. Like that's my favorite thing to do is just think about how far can I take my mind. For real, that's what I like to do. If you really want to know. And I just think about. I just try to just put pieces of the puzzle together.
That's
because I definitely want to rule the world one day. I mean, I got a tattoo with Pinky and the Brain on my neck. So obviously, I'm a narcissist.
I love it, man. Hey, be you. There's no one else out there like you, so be you. You know what I mean? So I like that.
Oh, yeah.
So question number 5, my friend. Question number 5 is going to be
to the end of the 5-liner.
Yes, sir. Wow. And then we're going to get to your fresh news.
So quick.
And I think we're moving. We're moving all right. We got some. We're getting it going. Yeah, no doubt. So question number 5. So throughout your whole career, throughout everything that you've done, we all have something that we really ultimately want to do. There's something in the back of your mind. I don't know. What is it? What's the one thing that if you were to say, this is exactly what I'm going to do and finish doing, what is it going to be? What's that thing that you're going to do?
What am I going to do?
I know you're going to rule the world, but.
Yeah, I am. I mean, what's crazy is that I'm definitely probably going to end up being like mayor or something in Cleveland. That's so easy to do, right? I hear people kind of talk about it sometimes, but they just don't know that I am. You know what I'm saying? Like they're so dumb. They're so stupid, But anyways, something that I would ultimately like to do is I would like to, like those things they got on Star Trek and they're like, beam me up or whatever. I want to be part of the organization, the clique, the group. I just want to be a part of making that happen. That type of transportation. I want to be a part of that.
It would be that's something that I would absolutely love to be able to go from here and then go to England and I'm there in no time flat. That type of stuff, or here to the moon, even to the moon. Like, boom, I'm on the moon. Hey. I was looking at the full moon. The first of this month was the full moon, and I was looking up at the sky the other night. I live out in the country, so it's dark. So we get beautiful views of the moon and stars. And the moon was out. I was just staring. I was like, man, I just want to go up on that mug. I just want to fly up there and literally just be able to walk on that.
And moonwalk.
Yeah, I would straight. You have to moonwalk if you're up there. Mm-hmm. Who wouldn't pull out the MJ? You have to go for it. Mm-hmm. You have to make it happen. And it's that something that you see and you just. It's almost like the technology is so close right now, and it's like where everybody can go do something like that. And I really want to hope that I'm not getting too old where I can't do that one day. Like my body's like, can't make it, bro. Can't make it.
No, you'll know. No, you're only as old as you tell yourself, man.
You're right. I believe that.
Unless you're still smoking cigarettes and shit. You smoking cigarettes?
No, I don't smoke no cigarettes.
That's good, man. I'm happy you stopped. You used to smoke cigarettes, didn't you?
Yeah. I did. I smoked on and off. I smoked for 10 years, like in my 20s, like hardcore. I was in the Air Force, and I started smoking when I was in the military. And I smoked for about a good 10 years straight. And then I stopped for a handful of years, started smoking a little bit here and there.
Right.
But for the most part, I mean, I'm too active. I play sports. I play ball still. I do martial arts. So it's kind of hard to smoke cigarettes when you're doing all that stuff. It's like,
exactly. You know what you think about smoking cigarettes? Like, how come after I do everything great, after I eat, I smoke a cigarette? Damn, I need food to live, but I smoke a cigarette to kill myself. When I'm taking a shit, I'm smoking a cigarette. I have sex, I smoke a cigarette. Everything that's good for you, backdoor with a cigarette. So it's like you just took one step forward, one step backwards. You're not going anywhere.
I remember that. I
Yeah.
remember that after the
Yep.
sex cigarette. I remember it's been like, yeah,
And burning money. Burning money. Why
And
am
it's
I
just,
paying
and
to
it's
kill
it's
myself?
gross. It's not even attractive. It smells bad. All the above. So it's like, why? So
Right. That's why I'm going to get my teeth done. I'm going to Miami to get some veneers, man, pretty soon. Well, actually, in a couple weeks. So because I smoked cigarettes for so long, I smoked cigarettes from the time I was 19 until I was about 30, 33.
yeah, that was about like me. About like me. I was fortunate though. My teeth made it, bro.
13.
I got
Cool.
straight ass teeth. They still work.
Rocking them Newports.
Man, I'm
Yo,
doing
son,
good.
I'm so hard.
I do. I used to
Newport
smoke.
shit.
I used to do Newports myself. Ports.
Newport
Yeah.
Kings, man.
That's right.
They were the best.
Packing them, split the
Man, you
first
don't know how
one.
to pack. Give me those. You don't know how to pack.
Man.
The worst is when somebody don't, man. No doubt. So that was our 5-liner.
That we just ran through an entire 5-liner.
So I'm excited about
Ding
that.
dong.
So we're getting ready to hit
We
this.
made it.
We're getting ready to hit this fresh news with you, man. I'm excited for you to drop everything that you got going on, how they can get a hold of you, all that kind of stuff. This is going to be a lot of fun, and then we're going to hit you with something else right after that. But let's get to this fresh news.
Car guys, car gals, we are going to take a quick moment where you can enjoy just one of the older intros. We will be right back right after this.
He enforced it over him.
Car guys and car gals, welcome back to the cafe. Thank you so much for joining us. We are about to get involved inside of some fresh news. This is Lou Ramirez, the car guy,
It's Frelin Arts, the subprime hero.
and we are excited to be getting this fresh news session going on with our fun and so unique friend
this has been-
that is in the cafe.
I love it, man.
Just
The personality has
drop
been
some
bursting out
knowledge,
the seams, man. And I
Go
absolutely
listen.
love the way you think, your mentality. You are a unique guest that we've had on the show. Probably one of the most unique persons I've had on the show, which is really cool. And I mean that in the most complimentary way, man. Your personality is coming through the screen right now. And I just feel like I need to go hang out with you. That's how I feel like. I just know that
This door needs to open up and you just come in.
your sense of humor
kick
kind of
it.
I dig that sense of humor. So that's what I'm talking about. So I'm so glad to have you here, man. Thank you for coming on the show and doing this late with us tonight. And we're getting ready to get to your fresh news. And this fresh news is all about you. And I just want you to talk. I mean, the 5-liner was too, but this is really a chance for you to go ahead and just spill all the beans about everything that's going on. I want you to talk about, if you want to, I want you to talk about your company, how they can get a hold of you, what you exactly do with this company, and and why it would benefit people who are watching right now, and why they need to reach out to you so they can get placed in the right places.
Was that layered too?
Oh crap! Why don't we have no
Same
sound?
thing. I can't hear him. Can't hear him.
Hey, if you can hear me, Dan, I can't hear you, bro. Give me
Can't
1
hear
second.
you. Hold on.
I don't know why the mic
Hold
just
on.
figure out what's
One
going
moment. Wait a second.
on.
Here we
What's
go.
going on?
Trying to brew.
Are you
What
there?
do we do?
Go ahead. You there,
There
Dan?
you are.
No,
I can't hear you.
what the heck? Let me pull you.
So low. Can I hear him now? I'm
No.
so low.
Let's remove him and then put him back on real quick. Yo, there you
Yeah,
are, my
there we
friend.
go.
Okay, sorry about that. Go ahead and answer that question. I apologize about that.
Oh, no, that's all right. If anybody has received a LinkedIn connect from me, now is the time to accept that connect, you fucking idiot. But no, I'm just joking. But anyway, No, for real. But accept my connect. Also, if you have a proposal from me, I need you to sign that and send it back to me. If you owe me money, I need for you to send me my check. Um, that's all I got for anybody with business. But just to be honest, uh, I represent the best dealerships, I will say, with some of the best owners, some of the best groups, some of the greatest group of guys that I know. And they're doing their thing. They're breaking records and they're making money and they're happy. And nobody took a L from COVID. Everybody just, they did better. I remember one of my guys, I'm not even going to say what his name is. I called him when COVID first started, and he was losing more hair than he's already losing right now. And he was like, I don't know what to do. And next thing you know, he's trying to sell some type of snake oil product online or something. I'm like, man, you need to get back to what you know. You don't know, what is this? Noni juice? So and then he got his shit together and now he's balling out of control. You know what I'm saying? And it was thanks to me. And that's just what I do. I just help put people in better situations to live their dreams. And that's what Solomon Abraham is all about. It's just about being harder, better, faster, stronger than our competition, who are, other recruiters out there who really just outsource to, wonderful ladies and gentlemen out in India. They need jobs as well. But I mean, I'm one of the type of people that you got my number, you can call me on the phone. I don't care what I'm doing, what time of day it is. I'm always going to answer the phone. And I'm always going to talk to you. And I'm always going to give you the best advice I can give you. So I'm always going to help, put you in a better situation. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what I do. I just put people in the best situations they've ever been in their life. Some people, I changed their life so much that they end up not talking to me no more because they trying to get themselves together. I didn't mean for them to stop talking to me too. I just want them to get their shit together. So that's just what I do. That's what Solomon Abraham is all about. It's about us together. There is no competition, because as long as we all work together, we'll all be able to achieve our goals. Some people are just looking for that instant gratification and they just want the here and now, where I look at the future. I'm a futurist, I'm a visionary, and I'm not trying to beat you out of anything. I'm trying to help you make whatever it is you want to make, because that's going to put me in the next position in life myself. So that's just something that I look forward to helping people with, moving forward. Also, Inda Athletics. This is a sneaker company based out of Kenya, and Kenya actually has the most gold medals, I believe, in running.
Yes, they do.
So, and this shoe right here is made in Kenya, okay? And Weldon Kennedy, who's actually the president of the company, he gave me the opportunity to volunteer for them last winter. I saw the shoe online and I saw what they were doing, and I was like, man, I got to be a part of this, because this company is really going to blow up, because China's, giving all the United States money to Kenya. So Kenya is going to be like the next China. And I got to be in there when that happens. So, like I said, just always looking at the future. Also, there's this app. It's called Catch App Live. And it's actually the number 3 downloaded app in Uganda. It's right behind Netflix and also TikTok. TikTok's number 1. And this app is blowing up as well. Its main competitors are Yelp, Spotify, and right now what the app does is that it actually live streams different clubs across the world. Also, you can look at the app and you can see who the DJ is. You can see what drinks are on special.
Wow.
And you can, yeah, man, it's what? Wow. You need to be saying whoa, because you were just talking about how you wanted to go, like, where did you say you wanted to go to, like London or someplace like that, or just wherever, you wanted to get out and go and see the world. And this app brings the world to the palm of your hands for real. You can see the amount of girls to guys that are in the club. You can see what everybody's wearing. You can know if this is the type of club that you want to go to, and that's exactly what the app does. And eventually, since we're talking about quantum computing and stuff like that, eventually you're going to be able to wear like an Oculus, like a VR or something like that, and you'll be in the club. So imagine, going to Ibiza from your living room. You know what I'm saying? Or going to Jamaica, or
That's
Yeah,
happening. I mean, it's becoming a thing because people can't. I think it's beautiful, man. I think that's a great idea.
And we all seen like movies like Ready Player One and stuff like that. And then you also know with these viruses that keep coming out, a lot of people are really going to be staying in the house, and they're going to be going to events that are more virtual.
No doubt. No doubt.
That's one of the reasons why I invested in that company. Also, I am the chief brand officer of Superior Quality Records, which is a recording company based out of Chicago, and their main focus is to fight savage music peacefully. So, like you hear all the rap that's on the radio right now, it's about drill music. I'm not sure if you guys know what drill music is, but drill music is for the shooter. That's where music is right now. That's where rap music is. It used to be about the hustler. Now it's about the shooter. Now it's about like killing people for real. You know what I'm saying? That's the music that's glorified these days. And Superior Quality is fighting that oppressed movement, that they're pushing on us with peace. Just by playing music at the correct frequency, okay, that you need. So it's some real next level Bob Marley cyberpunk, type of stuff we got going on over there. And we got a couple projects coming out pretty soon, but it's still in its infant stages. And then I have Wise Dome 365, and that's actually my production company. So I got some projects coming out with that as well. And that's pretty much it. That's all I got going so far
That's it? That's all you got?
Oh, no, I do. I gotta, wait, hold on. I have an app coming out too. I have a video game coming out. It's set to release in the fourth quarter of 2021. It's a racing game, so stay tuned to that for that. And that's what I got going on so far.
You just hit me with but wait, there's more.
Yeah, right. Yes.
Yeah, so
that's just this year. Wow. Wait, you're gonna keep
2020. That's quarantine time.
Visionary.
That's what this guy's doing.
Futurist.
Right? I wrote a book during
all the
quarantine
above.
too. It's called God versus Fear. My lawyer made me take it back because he was upset that I just dropped it real quick and I didn't have any business plan or anything like that. So it was on Amazon for a couple of days. I took it. I'll drop it again, legit this time. You know what I'm saying? So all the right people can get paid. You know what I mean? But sometimes I just do things like that, and just shake them up, just make them mad, Yeah, but not really make them mad, but I just do whatever I want to do. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Plus, getting paid off religion is a little weird to me, but So I got to. My family's not going to feed itself at the end of the day, I guess.
No doubt about that, man.
And also, I sell Plan B pills outside of the gas station.
What?
See
what we're talking about, folks? Just a little bit different, right? Which it always takes a little bit of a different beam to be able to process what it is that we process here in the cafe inside of Solutionary Central, where we got people that are doing as much as he's doing and still finding a way to make sure that they're helping other people live out their dreams as well. And that's the solutionary serum that we're trying to spill all over the place. And sometimes it gets a little sticky and we start to make new connections. I'm definitely going to take that the complexion for the connection. I'm definitely taking that, man. I'm going to use it.
As long as you be quiet, they're not going to know who you are. They might think you light-skinned, Puerto Rican. You could be an Arab. You could be anything. You just got to be quiet and be in there and just go like that. Yep. That's it.
Completely going to use it. I'll get you for that. Thank you. I have a new word flow inside of my arsenal, man. I like it. I like it a lot.
Man. I'm just here to help, man. For real.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I do want to ask real quick, what is it that, because we want to kind of figure out a few things inside of the car business, and you're connected with a lot of people, and you're connected with a lot of big earners in the car business. For those of you that didn't get the chance to hear earlier, or here on the 5 Line of Brew, he is connected to some of the people that are making the type of money that you can sometimes only dream of, but you can actually achieve if you put together the right principles and you leverage your time and your money and your connections properly.
Right.
But so who is it that dealers are looking for right now What are the
question.
what are the key things that you feel like dealerships are hunting for or needing inside of people right now? There's so many tools, so many apps, so many just things that a dealer can get.
What type of personality piece?
Yeah, what are they looking for? What are they trying to find? What do you notice?
Number one, they're looking for people. Number one, they're looking for people with common sense. That's number one. It's common sense, integrity,
number one,
energy. Those three things. Technicians, certified techs. I mean, it's a certified tech world. Yes. It's some techs out here making like $300K a year. It's in Rhode Island, but
I still love it. That's good for them.
If you know
they deserve it,
You
man.
got the tools.
When they're needed, and you get paid what you deserve, especially if you're good at that job, man. BMW, especially, man. My son drives one. I know how much work there's involved in those cars. So there's a lot of stuff going on. You have to be good at your job,
man, for real. BMW's out, but and Jaguars they're looking for techs right now like crazy, man. And everybody's looking for the next rock star, the next superstar. They are in sales. They're always looking for the next rock star. There's always somebody at the bottom, and we all know this. And the person at the bottom's always got to go. Sorry, we've all been at the bottom before.
Yeah, we have
before we got to where we were. So we all know how it is, and they're always looking to replace somebody.
That's true, and that's a key word that I do want to make sure that you solutionaries out there do embrace is the word replace. It's so many people will tell you that your job is you are replaceable, but I also want you to take a hold of that word and sometimes understand that maybe you need to replace yourself.
Exactly. If it's not working for you, it's not working.
That's right. That's right. You need to be able to fine tune where it is that the pieces fit inside of the puzzle to make an organization successful and for you to have the success that you dream to have.
No doubt.
And we appreciate people like you that are solutionaries trying to make those connections happen. And man, it's fun having this talk with you. I have so much more that I want to kind of dig into and chop it up with, but I don't feel like we can just do it on the show. I feel like we really need to get the whole of all of these people that are solutionaries together, drop some music, have some fun, get some crazy ideas all over the place, because there's so much that can happen when solutionaries like you and others connect together. And it is like going to church, because we all come together with our torches to light up a bigger flame to make some great things happen. And yes,
that sounds like some Illuminati stuff right there. I don't know what I'm
saying. I told you torches and stuff.
Trying to link up and play some music. Torches. I don't know about that. That was some Bohemian Rhapsody.
I'll preface that with saying this, because my brother over here is always talking about the light. I'm talking about being the light, and we talk about Leroy Green being the last dragon and being the master of your own glow, right? So get that. Right?
I got the glow.
And remember,
man, Bruce Leroy, man.
You know what's up.
When we talk about not just directing your feet to pizza, but when we talk about being a light, and when these ancient scriptures have written down the word light, the only reference they had was the sun and the fire that they had. The only reference for light you didn't have was electricity. You had a torch, you had a candle, you had a lamp, right? A lampstand, and a lamp is designed to be a light is designed to be held up on a lampstand so that it can shine and give light to everybody. So when I say bring our torches, I don't mean it in the stigma way that people would get scared of torches coming with a bunch of crazy people that are masking themselves and hooded out.
You just took 15 minutes to explain that, bro. We know. I was with you when you were, damn, what the fuck? Yes, you're right. That's a dude, the microphone, man. He just
I won't stop. Can't stop. Won't stop. Man. That's right. That's right. Because I'm drinking that caffeinated consistency. I'm going to consistently keep just going until you sign that paper, sir.
So, so tonight, the points I got from you, Dan, tonight, I think that are important for people to remember is that you are what you say you are, right? So that's a big thing, guys. And everybody out there who's watching, you have to understand, if you are a failure and you say that, then you are a failure. You're going to be a failure. The only way you could ever overcome that's believing that you're a winner and believing that you can do every damn thing that you want to do, believing that everything is possible for you, even bigger things than you could ever imagine. Mm-hmm. A guy like Dan is a futurist, a visionary, somebody who believes that there's always something out there that's the next level, and he looks for it and he seeks it. And when you seek it and you have your eyes open for that, guys like Dan will show you that, and he's proving that there's opportunity for everybody. Not only is he proving it, but he's giving people opportunities out there, showing people, hey, you can make, like he talked about, auto techs out in Rhode Island doing freaking BMWs, busting $300,000 a year. That's possible. You think about that. So Dan's not just seeing that. He's seeing that in so many levels. He just dropped a list of companies that he's involved with, list of all kinds of things that he is heavily just a believer in. Those shoes from Kenya, I'm telling you, you're doing the right thing. And that's something that's going to be huge. Kenya is, and I've been a fan. I ran track and field in high school. I've been watching their cross country, their long distance runners, even their short distance runners. They're amazing. The best in the world, always have been. Crazy. And they finally got shoes. Them boys used to run barefoot and still be crushing people in the best Nikes ever made, right? Now they got some shoes. You know those shoes are legit. If they're going to put shoes on their feet, they're going to be the best running shoes in the world because they're the best runners in the world.
You know what's crazy? These really are the best running shoes in the world.
They look super light, man. I'm looking at them right now. I'm like, those things look like you just put them on and they're just good. Yeah, no doubt, right? So I love that's what you're about, man. I and it's true. And I have this thing. It's something I had already saved. This thing, it says I am, and you'll see at the bottom right now. Yeah, that's what you do when you get the new fresh J's is what I do.
Yeah, you know what? I got good credit too, and I ain't never had a pair of New Balances. I just want to throw that out there.
I don't blame you.
Somebody says only people that
it's not good credit.
They say they're the 800 beacon scores. Yeah, you see them walk in. Them or the Nike Monarchs. You know what I'm talking about? The Nike Monarchs. Those are the 800 beacon score shoes too. You're like, oh, those are he's
famous family footwear, man. Famous footwear. That was a shameless plug. Edit, take that out. I didn't say that.
Yeah,
because they got to pay me for some shit like that.
Yeah, but no doubt, man, and everything, you know, and it's so key. And I'm glad we had you on the show, and I'm glad that you came out and you really brought out a personality that I think people need to see, because that's something that if you're like anything like Dan and you see something in yourself and you know that you can do it, go for it, because he is proof that if you go for it, you can achieve it. So make sure that you do that. He loves more than just the car business, folks. He loves a lot of things. You can do that. You don't have to just focus on one thing. It's good to focus on one thing, but when you can dabble in a whole bunch of things and have all kinds of success and find love in it, and being able to reach out to countries like Kenya and help out with them and help out with local community, help out with this and doing all these things, finding an app that can actually help you know if there's enough women at that club and you're wearing the right gear when you walk in. I'm just saying.
Tap Live. Download it, man. It's on iOS and Android.
That's what I'm saying. So get that. If you guys are out there and you're single, especially if you're single and you don't know where it's at, this app will make you know where it's at. No doubt about it. And I think that's pretty cool. I know that it would have been something very beneficial for me back in my early 20s. I would have crushed the scene because I was already crushing it without an app. I can't imagine having an app and woo, I would have known where the spots were.
You remember having an ink pen and some paper?
Oh, dude, in my wallet, the tiny ass letters and numbers that I used to write everything on. Yes.
What is that?
I'm like, you had to really like get in a good light. You'd be like, okay, hold on. And then you go to a payphone. You know what I'm saying? This is like old school. So, but no, man,
for real.
I do appreciate you coming on the show. Is there anything else that you want to talk about before we get off here?
You know what? Not really.
I love it, man.
Okay,
I'm so excited that we had you on the show. I'm glad I got. Go ahead.
I just want to say thank you for having me on the show. I really appreciate it. You guys are doing a lot for the community. You guys are doing a lot for the car world. You guys are taking strides and, just showing that that minorities can really make it, and not complain or use like a race card and with all this crazy stuff that's going on. You know what I mean? And you guys are just happy, and I'm happy as well. And I was excited to be on the show today, and thank you so much for bringing me into your lives and introducing me, to your audience so I can tell them my story. And hopefully I've changed some lives here, because you guys definitely changed my life just by having me on this show. So I thank you for changing my life today. You guys really did.
You did the same thing. Every conversation I have, to me, I'm learning something. And I learned a lot from you. I really did. And I learned a lot more about you. And I'm excited that I did. And I'm looking forward to seeing what you're going to do in the future. We're going to reconnect. There's going to be times we're going to talk. I definitely want, like I told you, and I meant it, I want to have more conversation with you because your brain, the way you think, I love it. I like that mentality that you got, that short, like, boom, this is it. And you are exactly the way you are. And I like that. When you speak, that's you. That's not like some, bullshit. You know, as
Scripted bullshit.
Right. This is you. And I
I've
feel
been
that.
in sales for so long that I'm just like, you know, it is what it is, man.
That's it.
I got
and
some crazy stories.
People respect honesty. Even if it's, I mean, it comes a long way. Lying can only do so much, but when you can just drop some knowledge and it's just truth from the experiences you had, people just.
You guys know who Salt Bay is? The dude in Dubai, and he sprinkles the salt. You just gotta drop it on him like Salt Bay, like.
Yeah.
Or like Dave Chappelle like sprinkle some crack on him, you know.
That's what
the police does when they kill black people. They sprinkle some crack.
Open and shut case, Johnson.
Hey, that's a whole other subject. It's a whole messed up.
Everywhere.
Yeah, we won't get deep into that, but it's a shame what the police and certain police have done in this world, and people. It's just people, man, and the decisions they've made. And
you know when they say that hurt people, I think that what they should say, young brother, is help people, help people, help people.
Tell it.
Bring that.
Keep helping.
Say that one more time. Say that one more time.
Help people, help people, help people, help people.
Yes, that's straight knowledge from real people, and I like that because it's facts.
You know what? I'm gonna start a cult and call it "Help People."
We don't need to.
You guys want to be a part of the cult?
Dude, what better cult is there to be part of? You know, you can see I have a sign in my yard. It's a yard sign, and it says, "Be kind, just be kind." That's all it says. And it's because it's that simple, man. There's nothing. It's not that complicated to just be kind to people. It's to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, to look at everybody the same, and just love.
Used to get movies from Blockbuster. Be kind, rewind. Duh.
That's right. That's it. I love it, man. You know the deal. I love it, man.
Blockbuster on a Friday night. What?
You know it.
Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles, man. Y'all don't want me to talk about Ninja Turtles for real. That's a subject I could talk about all day. I was just thinking about that. I'm talking about Ninja Turtles all day.
I love some Ninja Turtles.
Remember the Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go
Ninja, Go Ninja.
Ninja Rat. Okay, man.
Do it, man. Hey,
I'm getting real corny right now, man. They're gonna talk about me tomorrow.
It's not too corny, man.
The phone, like,
anybody who grew up in that era, they knew they loved that. Everybody loved that Ninja Turtle. Everybody did, from even the cartoon to the movies to everything. Ninja Turtle. They even had like a musical show that they were running around singing songs for a minute.
Who's your favorite Ninja Turtle?
Michelangelo. Raphael's number two, but Raphael's number two because I love Raphael's attitude, you know, because he's real. But I like Michelangelo because he was a party dude, right? You know,
and I like Michelangelo too. He was a party dude.
Yeah, man, I love it. You know,
and that was the pizza, all of it.
Oh, we should just have a whole show. Yes. You know, we should just do a podcast that's just for Ninja Turtles only.
For Ninja Turtles, yeah, for real Ninja Turtles only.
For real Ninja Turtles only. I like it. Yeah. That's what it should be called, man. I'm not playing. And I know there's plenty of fans. I got my son popping on that. I mean, seriously, like the time he was old enough to start playing with toys, I bought him Ninja Turtle. I bought him the old original Turtle blimp, like from the original, like you blew it up. It was I had to pay like 5 times the original price to get it on eBay one day just for his Christmas because that's all he wanted. So I got it for him, the Turtle blimp. And so, no, I still have a boxes full because I won't get rid of it. I got the turtle sewer thing for the toy, all that stuff.
I wish I had all that, man. And they just had a pizza shooter.
Yes,
man. Yeah,
man. That stuff was dope, man. I appreciate you. Now I like you even more.
Yeah, even more, man. We're talking about
turtle power, my friend.
Turtle power,
turtle power, man.
That's right,
man. I appreciate you coming on tonight. It was a pleasure. I think a lot of people are going to get something from this, and we're going to break this up. And I'm going to let you know when we're going to ready to promote this some more. We'll drop some more stuff, and I'll give you a little, buzz, let you know when it's coming out, so you can share it and do all that kind of stuff. But it's going to be everywhere you could think of, from Spotify, iHeart, Apple Podcasts. We're on every streaming type of port that you could imagine for a podcast. So you're going to hear the voice from that.
Yeah.
And then, of course, on iTunes, we're going to have this cut up into pieces on iTunes too. So
now, after you cut it up in pieces, can you also send me those files? I just want to put it on my website as well.
Oh, what I can do, what I will do for you, right?
Platform.
Yeah, what I'll do right after the show is I'll send you the whole video also. I'm going to give you a copy of everything.
Yeah, the whole thing.
So you can just have that too, and then I'll make sure you get all that. And I do appreciate you. Thank you very much, folks, for all you guys who came out here and watched us tonight. What a great time. I'm so glad that you guys came out and witnessed you guys just witnessed something new on our show. Somebody that's completely different. And I don't mean not just as an individual, but what he does for a living too. So I really appreciate you bringing this, opening people's eyes to what you do.
Yeah. And I want you guys to think it'd be like, I'm a mix between, sorry to cut you off, but I'm a mix between Ari Gold and Ray Donovan.
My dogs. I love it. That's what I'm talking about.
No, that's literally what I am, for real.
And
Most
keep
definitely.
doing it, man. And I love the personality. You have to have that type of personality to do what they're doing. So take care. You guys have a great night. We'll see you. I'm Frelin Arson, Subprime Hero.
Now Lou Ramirez, the car guy.
That's right.
Growing, everybody.
Keep growing, everyone.
Growing, everybody.
Y'all have a great night. What a good time. See y'all later.
Thanks. Bye.